Good Monday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Conversation Daily News. Glad you all could be with us. Well, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new week, which means it's a brand new opportunity. We did something amazing, and it all begins today. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Monday. Have a message from my book, Words That Choose to Live By. And in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you're part of my conversation with legendary comedian, actor, recording artist, and now author Cedric The Entertainer. We discussed the year he's been having and his new book, Flipping Boxcars. You don't want to miss that. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with their Monday headlines. In international news, ships face Houthi claim attack in Red Sea as officials say a U.S. warship also fires in self-defense. Commercial ships came under attack Sunday by drones and missiles in the Red Sea, and the U.S. warship there opened fire in self-defense as part of an hours-long assault claimed by Yemen's Houthi rebels, officials said. The attack potentially marked a major escalation in a series of maritime attacks in the Mideast linked to the Israel-Hamas war, as multiple vessels found themselves in the crosshairs of a single Houthi assault for the first time in the conflict. We are aware of reports regarding attacks on the USS Carney and commercial vessels in the Red Sea and will provide information as it becomes available, the Defense Department told the Associated Press on Sunday. The Carney is an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer that's already shot down multiple rockets the Houthis have fired toward Israel so far in the war. It wasn't damaged in the attack, and no injuries were reported on board, said a U.S. official who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss early details of a military operation. The Carney responded after hearing from the Bahamas flag bulk carrier Unity Explorer that it was under attack by missile fire, the official said. The Carney shot down 2 drones during the attack, one in self-defense and another after checking on the Unity Explorer, the official said. Assessments were still being made on the Unity Explorer. The British military earlier said that there had been a suspected drone attack and explosions in the Red Sea without elaborating. The Defense Department did not identify where it believed the fire came from. However, a Houthi military spokesperson claimed the attacks, saying the first vessel was hit by a missile and the second by a drone while in the strait that links in the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden. The Houthi military spokesperson did not mention any U.S. warship being involved in the attack. In a related story, Israel expands Gaza ground offensives, says efforts in south would be no less strength than in the north. The Israeli military said Sunday its ground offensive had expanded to every part of Gaza and it ordered more evacuations in the crowded south while vowing that operations were there against Hamas will be no less strength than its shattering ones in the north. Heavy bombardment followed evacuation orders, and Palestinians said they were running out of places to go in the sealed-off territory bordering Israel and Egypt. Many of Gaza's 2.3 million people are crammed into the south after Israel ordered civilians to leave the north in the early days of the war, which was sparked October the 7th in Israel in an attack that killed 1,200. The United Nations estimated that 1.8 million Palestinians in Gaza have been displaced. Nearly 958,000 of them are in 99 UN facilities in the south, said the Director of Communications at the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees. After dark on Sunday, gunfire and shelling were heard in the central town as flares lit the sky. In Gaza's second-largest city, Israeli drones buzzed overhead. UN Human Rights Chief urged an end to the war, saying civilian suffering was too much to bear. In national news, it's Kennedy Center's honors time for a crop including Queen Latifah, Billy Crystal, and Dionne Warwick. The newest group of Kennedy Center honorees, including comedian Billy Crystal and actor Queen Latifah, were recognized Sunday night at a star-studded event commemorating their lifetime achievement in arts and entertainment. Opera singer Renee Fleming, music star Barry Gibb, and prolific hitmaker Dionne Warwick also were being honored at the Black Tie Gala. Each received personalized tributes that typically include appearances and performances that are kept secret from the honorees themselves. In announcing the recipients earlier this year, the Kennedy Center president called this year's group of inductees an extraordinary mix of individuals who have redefined their art forms. In more national news, U.S. border officials are closing a remote Arizona crossing because of overwhelming migrant arrivals. So many migrants are crossing from Mexico into the United States around remote Lukeville, Arizona, the U.S. officials say they will close the port of entry there so that the operations officers who watch over vehicle and pedestrian traffic going both ways can help Border Patrol agents arrest and process the new arrivals. And finally, in entertainment news, Beyonce's Renaissance is #1 at the box office with $21 million debut. Beyonce ruled the box office this past weekend. Her concert Picture Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, opened in first place with $21 million in North American ticket sales, according to estimates from AMC Theaters on Sunday. That made the top 5 movies over the weekend. #1, Renaissance, a film by Beyonce with $21 million. #2, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes with $15 million. #3, Godzilla -1 with $11 million. #4, Trolls Band Together with $8 million. And #5, Wish with $7 million. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for a message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. Enjoy. Good Monday, everyone. I'm Cyrus Webb, and welcome to Words I Choose to Live By. Your time here is not about how you started, but how strong you finished the race before you. Keep pushing forward. You're stronger than you ever imagined. Have an amazing Monday. Cedric The Entertainer is in today's Entertainment Spotlight, right here on Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Entertainment Spotlight. Legendary comedian, actor, recording artist, and best-selling author Cedric The Entertainer join me on Conversations Live, the radio show, for an expansive talk about his brand new book, Flipping Boxcars, and the year that's been 2023 for him. Here's a bit of our conversation.
What's up, good sir?
All right, Ced, how you doing, man?
I can't call it.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Been quite the year for you, man. Glad to be able to catch up a bit and talk about the book.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. First of all, just we say appreciate you, man, off the top. A lot of people don't know, we write these books, but, in your world, you're taken very serious, and you've just been a great help. So I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate that words of encouragement and just kind of lead me through. So people think that it just comes with celebrity, but book readers, book writers, the book culture is serious, and they deserve respect. So big up, man. Thank you, fam.
Appreciate that. We're gonna appreciate you taking out some time to be able to talk about the book. We're definitely going to dive into it. For those who haven't had a chance to read it, this book is really a page turner. It is a novel, but Sid, I feel like after hearing a lot of the interviews you've been doing and reading the book and thinking about Babe, I think, as you've talked about in interviews, there's definitely some characteristics that you've been able to bring in of yourself in this book as well. I want to dive into. Before we do that, I want to give you your flowers, man, on the year. I mentioned the year you've been able to have, of course, with SETA, and then, of course, you have AC Barbecue. You have the new single with MPE, Soft Shoe for people who haven't got it yet. What has it been like for you, Sid? And then, of course, the book Flipping Boxcars. What has it been like for you to kind of reflect on just this year and all you've been able to do, man?
I think, the thing comes is like so many people, you live your life. Oftentimes you can have successes, life can be good, and yet you have a lot of things in your head that you want to do, and you can doubt yourself from trying. And this year was just one of those years where, I just decided to try and do things that I, believed in, that I had inside me.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. But let's get on tomorrow's more news, message from my book, Words I Choose to Live By, and of course, Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, your host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Then let's go make today amazing. Take care.